Welcome to this week's video. Continuing on from last week's one, where I discussed about the sinking of the Qi. So what happens is, you sink the Qi, and it's only possible after a certain amount of time of cultivation, special cultivation. Otherwise, there is nothing much to sink to the Dantian. So that's why those substitute steps exist. Songing, using the ground method. Yeah? Not that songing is a substitute method, because songing is also really needed, of course, when we use the Dantian method. But I'm saying the substitute method uses the songing process and focuses on the ground force. Now, there are some problems with that on an advanced level, because what you can use with the ground force is the rebounding. Yeah? Somebody puts force into your position, you can take it in the floor and you can rebound. That is okay, but still it takes time. Goes to the floor and comes back. But it is a necessary step. We can't just start with the Dantian method. It's just simple, impossible. So at the beginning, the ground becomes your source of power and your best friend in the internal martial arts. But then later on, when we really start to cultivate what one of my Sifus called the martial Qi, then it changes. We are able to mobilize and send Qi out. For example, one of my Sifu calls it Wan Yun Lik, in Cantonese, universal force. Tai Chi Chuan calls it Pang energy. Because we can, for example, right, when he pushes my body, put the power into the floor and then even rebound it from the floor into the opponent. It's not a problem. But still, I'm putting it down into the floor. But what happens when you are able to sink Qi to Dantian? Now I can sink, mobilize, send it out, and immediately affect his body. And also not be affected. Let's say he pushes on me, and now I send it out. Yeah? What do you feel? You feel like it's like some force field, right?
It's like I'm pushing it at the same time it's coming back.
Yes. So now I'm using Qi from Dantian. And then when he pushes, put one leg back, he pushes, I can even go on my toes. It doesn't affect me anymore. I don't need to put the force into the floor. Now, this seems for some magical. Many people, they don't believe it. Yeah? Say, Qi doesn't exist. Don't forget, Qi for a Chinese can mean many things. One of Qi is breathing. So you don't believe in breathing, you don't believe in air, right? Of course, you have to know about pre-heaven Qi, about post-heaven Qi, about how it all responsible for life essence, Jing, and how to transform Jing into Qi that can be used in martial arts like this. And it's very rare. Doesn't mean it does not exist. And then I'm not claiming to do the best, to be the best, okay? I'm almost 50 years old. I'm doing my best, a lot of cultivation, but there is always a higher mountain, yeah? I have no false illusions that I'm the best out there, okay? But of course, I'm pushing myself to keep growing. But now, through the Institute, we are really starting to bring out more and more instructors that can access this kind of abilities because of the clear-cut, systematic explanations that we're giving. Okay? So, thank you, and thank you for watching. See you all next week.